Hi, good morning guys. My name is Angel. Once again, I welcome you to my channel, and my topic today is how do we give to God? The Bible says in Psalms 109 verse 31 that God will always be on the right hand side of the poor and the needy. God will always come in to assist the needy and the poor when the unrighteous people come to oppress them. This means whenever you give to the poor, you're giving to God. Whenever you give a cloth to the poor, you're giving to God. But whenever you ignore, whenever you dismiss, whenever you insult the poor and the needy, you're insulting God, you're dismissing God. Everything you're not doing for the poor, you're doing it against God. When you're ignoring the poor, you're ignoring God. The Bible says in Matthew 25 verse 31 to 40 that when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all his angels around him, then he will sit on his throne of glory. All the nations will gather around him. Then he will separate all the nations as the shepherd separates his sheep from the goats. So the sheep are the righteous and the goats are the unrighteous. He will put the sheep on his right hand side and he will put the goats on the left hand side. The sheep are the righteous and the goats are the unrighteous. He will say to the ones on the right hand side, who are the sheep, "Come, you blessed of my Father, and inherit the kingdom prepared for you before the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. For I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. For I was naked, you gave me a cloth. For I was sick, you came and visited me. For I was in the prison, you visited me." Then the sheep on the right hand side will ask God, "Oh Master, when were you sick and we visited you? When were you hungry and we gave you food? When were you thirsty and we gave you a drink? When were you in the hospital and we came and visited you?" Jesus Christ said, when you did it to the least of these, the poor and the needy, the ones who could not help themselves, when you did this to the people who were naked on the streets, when you gave to the poor, so you gave to God. So this is what I was trying to say. Like, when you give to the poor, you're giving to God. When you're giving that cloth to the poor, you're dressing God. When you're giving a drink to the poor, you're giving a drink to God. Then he said to these people on the left hand side, who were unrighteous and who were the goats, he sent them to the fire, saying, I was hungry, you did not give me what to eat. I was thirsty, you did not give me a drink. I was in the hospital, you did not visit me. I was naked, you never dressed me. And the ones on the left hand side were asking, when were you hungry and we never gave you food? When were you thirsty and we never gave you a drink? When were you sick and we never visited you? Jesus answered and said, when you did not do it for the least of these, the poor and the needy, when you rejected the needy, when you ignored the needy, when you talked about them, when you insulted them, everything you did to the needy, you did it to me. You insulted me, you ignored me, you abused me, you laughed at me because I was poor. Below are the 7 promises God is going to do to everyone who will involve themselves in giving to the poor, who will involve themselves in participating in this law of giving to the poor, giving to the needy, giving to the homeless people. Number 1, the Lord will preserve him. The Lord will keep him alive. The Lord will bless him. The Lord will not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Meaning, even if you deserve the punishment, even if you have sinned against God and you really deserve that punishment, but because you involved yourself in the law of giving to the poor, to the needy and the homeless people, God will keep his promise and say, since you involved yourself in participating in this law, so he will not deliver you to the hands of your enemies. The Bible says God will honor his word. I know you have committed that sin and you deserve this punishment. But because you have participated in the law of giving to the poor, the law of giving to the needy, the law of giving to those who are less fortunate than you, God says He will reserve that punishment. He will not punish you, and He will not lead you into the hands of your enemy. Giving to the poor will also save you from trouble. The Bible says trouble is inevitable to all human beings. But ask yourself, are there ways, are there laws I can involve myself in and stop trouble from coming my way, or lessen trouble from coming my way? The Bible makes it clear for us. And what I love about the Bible, like it works for all mankind. Not only Christians, not only Muslims, not only the righteous and the unrighteous, but with the Bible, as long as you participate in the law of giving to the poor, to the needy, and to the less fortunate ones, this is the only way you can, lessen, or you can stop trouble from coming your way. The Bible says in Ephesians chapter 1, 3-4 that blessed be the name of the Lord our Father, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places before the foundation of the world. And the Bible says in Psalms 41, 1-3 that blessed is he who gives to the poor. So the Bible is giving us knowledge, the Bible is giving us knowledge and ideas how to achieve those blessings originally given unto us before the foundation of the world in heavenly places. Number one, by participating in the law of giving to the poor, but participating in the law of giving to the needy, by participating in the law of giving to the less fortunate people. So you will acquire your blessings God originally given unto you before the foundation of the world. Now with the Bible, God is teaching you how to access those blessings, how to access that marriage God gave you, how to access those children God originally given you, how to access those gifts, those ideas, those opportunities, those blessings God originally given unto you before the foundation of the world. God makes it clear. Blessed is a man who participates in the law of giving to the less fortunate ones. With this, you will access, you have full control of the gifts, of the ideas God originally given unto you before the foundation of the world. Guys, thank you for watching, and I love you very much. Have a nice day.